Hey guys, welcome back to Fairy Wisdom. I am here to help you create a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. Thank you so much for being here. For all the likes, shares, and subscribes, everyone who is booking, sending in donations, all of that. Thank you. Okay. So, mushroom latte, information about a great morning routine, or in addition to a great morning routine, is in the description box below. The Vibe Mentor, her YouTube channel, is in the description box below. Very healing vibe. And then also an email for a good spiritual candle is in the description box below. Okay? All booking information is in the description box below. And yeah, so we're going to dive in. So I have this weird feeling there's going to be 4 piles. So get comfy. But anyways, when I tapped into the energy, I heard that song, "Ain't no sunshine when she's gone." So somebody might be sad. Somebody might be feeling a little down. Piles to choose from, please. And now I know for certain you said it was this deck. So. I knew that was going to come out. Okay. All right. So also, I feel like I'm not supposed to tell you what the cards actually are. If you can read them, then cool, but you're supposed to be choosing from the picture. So whatever the animal is, you know, maybe just be drawn to. So pile 1 is going to be a porcupine. Yeah, porcupine, a rhino. This is a butterfly, not a moth. And this is a lizard. Or an iguana. Reptile of some sort. Pile 1. If you chose the porcupine, I think that's what that is, or it's a hedgehog. Actually, it's a hedgehog. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Porcupine is a little bit more, yeah, this is totally a hedgehog. Anyways, the card itself is the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is a really good energy to be in, pile 1. This is a very nurturing energy, somebody that is I'm feeling like community, like maybe you're getting settled in, or even if it's not the community, it's almost like really kind of getting more comfortable in your environment, right? I feel like you've adjusted to this environment, but I feel like you're getting more comfortable, almost like there were some sort of like vibes that like maybe I'm hearing the word like outsider, like maybe you had these like outsider vibes in regards to like either your community, or even if like even in your home, even though you like live in this home and you've made it your home, it still didn't feel like your space. There's something that you're adjusting to in a big way that's making you feel more so just like, what is this feeling? It's like welcome, or like included or like settled in, or like in the right space. Like you feel like you're in the right space, like this energy of feeling like at home in some sort of way. I feel like this is what's happening with you, Pile 1, at this current time. Okay. Let's see. Messages for Pile 1, please. There is also this release of this like almost like childlike energy here, and stepping more into like this energy that feels like, you know, like maybe this is another thing, is you're like starting to feel more a part of like the adult community. Like you could have been, you know, you could be like in your 30s with a couple of kids or something, like, you know, like me, and just suddenly you feel like, right, like financially and emotionally, you feel like, okay, I have crossed the threshold of adult. In some sort of way, like, I don't know, it feels, but that feels very 3D in a way, but it's the energy that's there. It's like, and how this manifests like spiritually is like this courage to step into that energy and to like own your life. You know what I mean? Like to take ownership and to take action. I think before this energy that you're currently in, Pile 1, you could have been kind of like in this Knight of Pentacles energy where you were just working towards that courage, towards that acceptance of like being able to take ownership of your own life. Not that you never wanted to take ownership, right? Not that you never owned up to your own things. It's more so like you felt controlled by outside energies for so long that you had finally broken free, but you hadn't really kind of grasped that energy. So what you're stepping into is this is you taking control of your life, you taking ownership, you creating your reality. You taking ownership of that magic, right? Like you're the writer now. Ooh, this feels powerful, Pile 1. Really? We're going to pull from 2 more decks, clear, and then we'll move on. These are going to be short messages, I think. Messages for Pile 1, please. Some of you, your physical body or your, there could have been some chakras, some things that within you that were a little bit misaligned. You guys could have been recently like eating like randomly, like almost like gorging food, not like gorging, but like really eating a lot, like more so than normal, to the point where like you're making yourself feel a little bit sick. But some of you, this is more so an emotional thing. You might have been kind of just kind of sorting through some emotions, right? Getting to this point of understanding why you felt like you weren't in ownership or had control or could do, you know what I mean? Like why you felt you needed permission to do anything in your life or to take any steps forward, right? And where this is coming from, and kind of like navigating this and releasing this in a way. And I think it's totally led by the divine, right? This you know, it was like self-activated, but then totally led by the divine to kind of guide you through this, right? And then here's, and what's coming through is this very grounded, very but also very tapped in energy that is just nurturing, and it's kind, and it's present, right? It's very now, like it's like another mastery. Like you have mastered your emotions, you have mastered your power, you have mastered, you know what I mean? Okay, so now we're moving on to master this next thing, right? It feels very Empress energy. You know, and I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is, you know, the next thing would be the Empress energy, in my opinion. Just the way, you know, the Queen of Pentacles really possesses all these things, all these different energies and vibrations that really attract community, I feel like I should say. Some of you might start like a garden, or you may be using, you know what? There is a plant that typically is just like not even, it's considered a weed. I'm not going to say what it is, because somebody's actually going to start using these, which is not uncommon, right? But they're going to create something. Maybe like some sort of lotion or something that is actually going to, like I'm hearing like a grounding cream, like energy purifying grounding, like an alchemization cream. This is going to do really well, for sure. Some of you might be finding out that you are pregnant. Congratulations. If you've been wanting to have a baby, for some of you, this is coming to fruition. I think everyone in pile one is really starting to see the blessings of life. The blessing of life, I'm hearing also. And really starting to be grateful for where you are right now, right? Still having goals, still working towards them, but still very grateful for where you are now. And I feel like also, pile one, you've been extremely focused, because I haven't looked at you at all, right? That also could be another thing that's synchronistic, is maybe there is an energy of, well, I feel like you've been very focused on you in order to get to this energy. to go from the Knight to the Queen. Absolutely. Okay, let's get some advice for pile 1, please. There's something that's coming into you here. You can feel it. I think it's a shift. Again, I think it's this shift within you that it's going to surprise you. It's really going to catch you off guard. You may even like not necessarily believe it to begin with. You may find out there's something that you don't see right now that's kind of hidden here, okay? It's got to do with something different for all of you and someone different, okay? Understand that you are entering a new cycle. You're entering this new energy, right? And you're stepping out of old cycle things, right? So there is an energy that is trying to hold on to you to keep you back in that old cycle here. Or to almost like restart a cycle with you. They were unsuccessful. Yeah. You just started living, pile 1. Understand that. Understand that you just started living. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time. Pile 2. The Chariot here. So for me, this is like a really disciplined, like get up and get moving type of action or type of energy, but it's also very, you know, like the rhino doesn't like always like take off running, right? They're not like, I don't know. It seems like you have the tools that you need to get through whatever you need to get through, right? You're very big and strong, and you are able to kind of walk at your own pace through life here. With, you know, and your determination has gone, you know, has not gone unnoticed here. And, you know, I feel like discipline is something like procrastination is kind of falling away from you, kind of falling out of your energy here. And it's being replaced with more so like discipline. Not saying that you've ever been, you know, I feel like you are self-driven and you are motivated, but there's this energy of, I don't know, just a little tiny bit of like stalling or procrastination or that it's shifting. I don't know. It's shifting for you here, for sure. Messages for pile 2, please. I do feel like the discipline is really kind of bringing in new habits that create like a healthier lifestyle. Messages for pile 2, please. You guys, some of you might also be like switching your diet to like a vegan or a vegetarian diet. And health is wealth. Listen, pile 2, you guys are building, you know, I feel like you guys desire financial freedom, like a lot. Like I feel like you desire a wealthy lifestyle, right? It's your birthright. I don't think it's selfish. I don't think it's greedy. There's an abundance of everything, money included. Money is just energy. And I feel like the more you have discipline, the more you incorporate these new, healthier daily habits, you know, because health is wealth. The more that you are, you know, things will just kind of gradually progress, right? Like, you know, one day you're this discipline, the next day you take it the next step up, and then the next step up, and the next thing you know, like you're in this completely different situation, right? Because you have changed your outer reality based on your inner discipline. Right? If you write a book or a page for a book every single day, in 1 year you will have a book that is 365 pages. So it's like keep moving. Keep staying disciplined, right? And whatever it is that you're shifting in order to create this more healthy lifestyle. I think there's going to be things that kind of enter your environment, enter your consciousness that really help with the determination, right? Like the drive to really get to where you want to go. I think that's that energy, that determination, that like I really want to do this energy is kind of been lacking a little bit. I also feel like there's an energy of feeling not good enough for success. That's totally normal. That is also subsiding. You're realizing your worth, which is really bringing in this energy of like self-care on like on daily routines. Like literally your day-to-day basis is built around self-care and the care for others around you. Messages for pile 2, please. Yeah, I just feel like whatever things are like, yeah, too many dragons, bottom of the deck. There are things that are just holding you back, right? Habits, you know, eating habits, smoking habits, drinking habits, caffeine habits, whatever it is that you are addicted to, right? Like whatever it is that you cannot go like a whole day without, that's an addiction, okay? And so these things are there's a new discipline kind of coming in to your energy, or you're taking on this new disciplined energy to put these down, to get rid of these burdens, right? To end this, to move forward into a new, healthier and wealthier lifestyle. Like I feel like that's what's happening for you right now, Pile 2. That's what's really kind of going on behind the scenes here. And you're going to start seeing this in your everyday, your everyday actions. I think that you're being led by a higher, like you're in a higher vibration. You're being led by this higher frequency. Okay. Messages for Pile 2, please. Yeah, I think that, this discipline that you keep implementing is just going to keep, I feel like you've maybe taken like little baby steps here towards, And all of these things, whatever these habits or these things that you are implementing discipline regarding, right? All these things, it could be social media, it could be, whatever it is. I feel like it could have been associated with a person, right? Somebody, I'm hearing that song, my bad habits lead to late nights, I don't know. My bad habits lead to you, okay? That's what it feels like. It feels like... it feels like you chose discipline over something, right? It could be an actual connection, or a contract with, like, not a contract, but the Two of Cups, like you and coffee, or you and cigarettes, you and drinking, you and social media, you and The Bachelor. I don't know what it is for you, right? Whatever it is you've made a decision. You're like, listen, this is really what's holding me back, due to my own self. And so you've made a decision, you're making a decision to kind of create some serious boundaries for yourself, right? In regards to this or to someone else that has some sort of influence over your discipline. And you know what's happening? Is you're creating a healthy lifestyle, which is just attracting wealth. Yep. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time. Pile 3. If you chose the the butterfly. This card is the Three of Swords. Okay, but in this, it's represented by a butterfly, right? So the butterfly is actually like releasing itself from this cocoon, okay? You've been in recovery mode and you're being released now, right? Like the sun is shining on you. So I feel like it's just like the energy that we just went through, right? This Three of Swords really feels like the resurrection, right? He is risen. Okay, so I feel like if you watch pile 3, you might also be drawn to pile 4, because it is also that kind of same energy for pile 4 as well. So if you're drawn to that, feel free to watch both. You could watch all 4 piles, I don't care. But yeah, it feels like you've been in a cocoon for quite a while, and you're starting to feel like it's okay to come out. It's okay to be seen. It's okay to, you know what I mean? Like, look at your beautiful wings and all the beautiful colors that have kind of been applied because you know, you've been working on yourself, right? So, yeah, I just feel like it's like you're, and I feel like you're very, very protected, pile 3. Definitely very protected. Messages for pile 3, please. Pile 3, I feel like you are letting go of expectation. You are, and that is what is setting you free. Yep, you are letting go of holding on to needing to know the answer, or holding on to the answer, right? Holding on to what you think is going to happen. Holding on to, you're letting all that go, right? You are surrendering. And this takes a lot of strength and a lot of faith to do that. So this is a really good, and this is literally setting you free. This is like cracking open the cocoon, because, you know, it's like, I don't know what's going to happen or how it's going to happen or how I'm going to get there, but I know that I'm going to get there eventually. So I'm just going to like enjoy the ride. Like, I'm just going to enjoy the trip. And I feel like there's a lot of inspiration that's coming towards you. You guys might actually start having like visions. A lot of you in your dreams, but and also your dreams are really trying to tell you something. Please pay attention to those. Like, there's some sort of symbolism in them. It's trying to like bring out something within you here. Messages for pile 3, please. Clear. Messages for pile 3, please. I don't know if the fairies really want to chat with you, pile 3. There they go. I was like, what in the world? It just felt, it was very quiet. Like I was hearing like crickets. So I'm wondering if that's kind of what is going on here, like with you and your energy, and maybe that's why, like what brought you here, like, right, you did this surrender thing, you've been released, and now you're like, right, like I ordered my steps, so now what do I do? like hearing crickets. Like everything is happening exactly as it should. So I feel like if it's moving very slow, I'm hearing like there's a long chain of demand here. There's a long, like there's a lot of channels or something this has got to go through, or I don't know. It just seems like your order is being processed. So whatever that means to you, your order is being processed, right? Whatever you have envisioned, whatever it is that you desire, once you let this go, the expectation of how it's going to manifest, right? And just put your devotion towards working towards whatever you can do. I feel like it's almost like you're suddenly going to feel like you're on top of the world again. Or for the first time for some of you. I feel like you're remembering times when you're remembering all the times when it just worked out. And you're allowing that to happen, because when all that happened, right, it was a very stress-free time, and I feel like you're just causing yourself a lot of extra like burdens for no reason. Messages for file 3, please. Wow, I'm not going to take all those. Yeah, whatever illusions were like surrounding you in some sort of way, these are being removed. It's like you're not only you're gonna feel on top of the world, you're gonna have this higher perception here, okay? I feel like some of you are really stepping into this like teacher energy, or I'm hearing like cultivist. I don't know what that even means. But really stepping into this like spiritual, I don't know, like developing a spiritual practice of some sort. There we go, that's it. Like you're developing a more grounded, a more solid, a more stable, a more steady, like routine spiritual practice. Some things are like daily, some things are just weekly, some things are, with the moon cycles. Like I think you guys are starting to really kind of get into that energy. I think this has been the dream and the goal, or there's whatever your dream and your goal is, right, that you had to release, something that makes you very happy, something that really fulfills your cup here, really just brings you a lot of joy. You have been resisting it because you've been holding on to needing to know how this is going to work out, right? Also doubting yourself. And this is what's being released here, okay? And this is what's really kind of setting you free. And there's going to be quick, motion towards this, right? Because it's been kind of like cultivating for a while you were resisting. Okay. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Pile 4. So this is a Tower card, okay? But I feel like this is a very good Tower. Yes, I do. I feel like this is almost like a relief, like, oh yes, like that. That's what it feels like. Like just straight up gratitude. Yeah, I don't know. It feels very much like I felt it in my gut. Some of you, this is a sexual encounter, okay? It's gonna be nice. You've probably been waiting on something like this for a while, right? You've been celibate. My guess is you're probably like, newly dating somebody, not too newly, right? Because we haven't been celibate for for a long time just to like give it up right away, right? You know what I'm saying? Like we're on other level shit. So anyways, some of you, this might be a good sexual experience, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's just this like, I don't know, it's like this weight that's just like lifted off your shoulder. I think that this is happening. I think this is coming toward you, this moment, this energy, so let's find out. Messages for pile 4, please. Yeah, and some of you, you're just, I don't know. Yeah, you want to know what? It's something that you've hoped for, you've believed in it, you've made wishes for, right? This is, yeah. It's like some sort of confirmation also for some of you. Like, oh my God. Like, I don't know. It's different for all of you, right? But whatever this is that you feel like you know what I'm talking about, okay? You just need to believe in it. Right? Like you're the only one that is like teetering. Everyone else sees this in you or about you or like it feels like surreal. The word surreal is coming to mind here. Like there's something about you, pile 4, that is very I'm hearing the word like risque. Like, I don't know what that means, but there's something, I don't know. And it's like, finally believing in yourself and whatever this is about, like finally having faith in yourself. Finally seeing your own worth, finally recognizing, you know what I'm saying? So, and I think that this is like a moment, there's some exterior moment that's coming towards you, right? Some sort of conversation or some sort of like It could be a spiritual moment where you have some sort of download, but some sort of realization, something, or you're going to see something or hear something or notice something that's, again, it's going to be like a huge release here, okay? Like this, it feels like, you know, like my back feels lighter, my, you know, I'm able to, like, I'm sitting up straight, like I feel lighter. There's just a huge weight, I think. Anyways, messages for pile 4, please. Yeah, for some of you, we have the flirt here. For some of you, this is a sexual encounter that is, for some of you, it is a one-night stand. I'm not judging anybody, right? For those of you that practice celibacy, that's clearly not going to happen for you. This is something else, right? But for some of you, you know, this is a, you know, your first encounter with somebody that you've probably been dating for a little bit. It's gonna be good, no matter what. Like, I don't know. I don't know why we're talking about this, but yeah, it's. Yep. For others of you, this is, if this is just like a, you know, a big like weightlifting, or, you know, like, you know, it's something that you've kind of been like flirting with the idea of, if that makes any sense. I feel like you're really stepping into your own energy. But I also feel like you're stepping into, like, there's the element of fire, like what that element, that energy possesses, the passion, the drive, the ignition, the, you know, I feel like this energy is coming forward to really kind of help you in this release, and then within the energy afterwards, because I feel like after this moment of like, it doesn't feel like it's slowing down. It feels like it's going to continue to stay busy. Things are going to continue to, but in a positive way. Let us see if you can hear that siren. It happens every day at noon here. I feel like that was some sort of confirmation. You know, you hear noises like that. I'm hearing the word pep rally, so I feel like this is like maybe like your pep rally, like get ready for the big game, like clear messages for file 4, please. Yeah, I don't know. Some of you are something about a big game. Okay, some of you are about to embark on something. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, something that's a game changer. Okay, yeah. Oh yes, this is something that you've really been imagining. You've been picturing it. You've been visioning it. You've been creating visioning it. Yeah, you've been working really hard on this, basically, at the end of the day. And this is going to be successful, right? Like, look, we have the Tower, and then we have the Justice card, okay? We do have the King of Swords underneath that. So for some of you, this could have something to do with legal. This is going to end up on your side if you're dealing with a legal whatever. For some of you, it has to do with like a home or something. You know, the whatever is going to go in your favor here. But what I do know is for others of you, this new cycle that's coming in, these new opportunities, because I see these as opportunities coming towards you. I also feel like for some of you, whoever this person is, if it is a sexual tension, okay, this person definitely wants to come towards you, okay. The energy is moving, and they will start coming towards you very quickly here. Right now they're just trying to picture or imagine how to do that, or how it will work out. But I do feel like for a lot of you, this is just something that you've been working towards. This is just something that you've been kind of flirting with the idea of, right? But you have made action towards it. It's here for you. It's here for you, and I feel like you're taking it, step by step, day by day. So for some of you, this may be like a blended family that's coming together here. Okay, it's going to work out, right? You're going to realize, you know what I mean? Maybe that's something that you're worried about. You're going to find out that it's going to be okay. You can relax. You can relax, right? Just breathe. Get some fresh air, pile 4. Whatever this moment is, it's coming towards you. It may be through a phone call or an email or a text or something. But it's like you're coming, like, I don't know. There's some sort of recognition here that's coming towards you that's really going to kind of like ignite you. Like light your fire. Baby, won't you light my fire? Yeah. So I don't know. And it could be sexual. It doesn't have to be sexual. For some of you it is. And it's going to be a good time. Anyways, okay. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time.